Yo, hold on, let me turn the radio down. I'm with the crew. Matthew in the back, Suzanne in the front. We just left PriceSmart. PriceSmart is the Costco equivalent in the States, right? We just checked it out. I got you some prices. I got like eggs, milk, bread, meat, barbecue grills, all the stuff. So you know what it's like when you come here to Trinidad and you move here, what it's gonna cost you to survive versus what it's gonna cost you in the States. Some things way better, some things way worse. You need to know that though, and it's coming to you right about now. I'm Specs, this is Trini Lime Life, and we got a little impromptu video we making, right? Price comparison video. We here at PriceSmart. PriceSmart is the equivalent to, what do you call it? Costco, right? So I think it's actually owned by Costco, but it's just the Caribbean version of Costco here in the island. So let me show you some shit. Just so we're gonna do some quick price comparisons so that you understand when you come to Trinidad, what you're looking at as far as cost. Let's take something nice and simple. Dress socks. This is a 5-pack of men's dress socks, right? I don't know, in the States, that at Costco would probably only run us like maybe $8 to $10. Here it's about $74.95. You take that 7-to-1 exchange rate, and this is that's pretty close to what we would pay there in the States. But this one, men's 10-pack, Puma socks, $119.95. You divide that, butter, right? That's something that everybody uses all the time. Anchor, unsalted butter, 454 grams. I don't know what that is. But if you want some pure New Zealand butter, that's gonna run you about $7.42 is what it's gonna run here in Trinidad versus what you're gonna pay down in. If you want to get some water, right? They got Dasani water, $28.95. That breaks down, if you divide it by 7, to about $4.10 something. Here's a 24-pack Coca-Cola assorted. So you got like Sprite, Coke, and I think ginger ale. 237 milliliters, so that looks like about 8 ounces for us, right? That's gonna run you about $12 here. You want a big 1.5 liter thing of Henny, right? This is what it's gonna cost you to get that here in Trinidad and Tobago. $101. All right, I don't even know. I don't drink Hennessy because that tastes like, you know, never mind. I ain't gonna talk bad about it, but I don't drink that. But that's gonna cost you about $101 if you want to get that. Let's do this Jose Cuervo, bro. $139.95. Jose Cuervo Especial. That's gonna run you $19. Hey, that's a good deal. $20? $20? What about this Patron? I know all of y'all so rich, y'all ballers out there. Y'all like to get that. So if you want to get a little bit of Patron, $429.95, that's gonna run you about $60 for a 750 milliliter, right? Remember, all these conversions divided by 7, $224.95, divided by 7 for some Tito's vodka. That's a real famous one back in my days. I used to smash that. That's only gonna hit you for about $32 US. And so that's how much it's gonna be if you want to get liquor. Let me do one more for you. Let's do this Jack Daniels honey whiskey for all my southern boys, you know, and gals who like to drink that. This, man, let me tell you something. We used to smash that with some lemonade, boy, and that used to be killer. $40. That's what it's gonna run you. $269.95, about 38. So all you liquor drinkers out there, that's what them liquor prices gonna look like. All right. I own a dog. Nala is my baby. That's her name. Her name is Nala. And this is the food that she actually ate from Costco when we went there. It's this Kirkland adult. It used to run me about $34 in the States. Here, Kirkland Signature, $529.95 if you're a dog owner. That breaks down to $75 for that bag of food, right? So that's where I say things can get a little bit tricky. This one right here, $369.95. They sell this one too at Costco Member Selection. That breaks down to be about $52.85. So probably about $20 more than you would normally pay in the States. So some said you can get it at a decent price. Other things, they're gonna bust your head open, right? This is Recon. It's a 12-pack, full cream milk, 12 1-liter bottles, right? And that comes in at about $21.45 for you to get all of that milk. And you know, we pay, I don't know, maybe like $4 a gallon for milk. There's another one, full cream milk, $162.95. 12 1-liter packs, $162.95 breaks down to be about 23 bucks is what you would pay for milk there. Okay, so that's milk. Let's go look at bread. Let's see what the bread gonna run you here. Just the basic staples that you would need. Hold on, we're going. Here we go. Here's some bread. Just a pack, Kiss, whole wheat bread, right? King size, normal bread, $17.45. Breaks down to be about $2.50 for you to get some bread. Oh, I see something good over here. Look at Doritos. For all the people that like to eat junk food, right? You want a bag of these Doritos? $40, $39.95. So that breaks down to about $5.70. And actually, that's probably cheaper than it is in the States, man. Because I know when I was leaving there to come here, a bag of chips was running about $8 for a size of, a bag of chips that size, $8, $9. Mini Takis, tortilla chips, $159, bro. Listen, I'll never buy that, okay? Look at that. That's this, 25 singles, $159.95. Bro, $22 for them chips, yo. Bugging. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Ooh, I got eggs coming. Hold down. Hold it down. You know, this is the big controversy everywhere in the world right now, right? So you get a 30 pack of eggs here, all right? These are good quality eggs. Just the price. 30 count eggs. I know this is the big deal. They're $56.95. That breaks down to about $8.13. So eggs even expensive here, bro. All right, but don't forget, I told you I got the egg plug. I get 90 eggs, bro, for 40 Trinidad dollars. Okay, that'd be a steal. But I'm gonna show y'all that one day. We're gonna show you them cracked eggs and how it go. All right, let's talk about some meat. Trinidad imports a lot of all the frozen chicken and stuff that you see here. It's gonna be imported from America. So you're gonna pay them import costs. So here, 1 kilogram frozen drumsticks. We sell those there in the States too. That's gonna run you about $6.45. That's about 2 pounds of chicken. It's gonna run you about $6. So I think that's pretty reasonable. When I buy my chicken, I usually buy them in these big boxes like this, like a box of leg quarters or a box of wings. So 12 kilograms, which is about 25 pounds, I think. $524.95 breaks out to about $70 is what you would pay for about 12. That's double. Yeah, so about 24 pounds of chicken. So that's another thing that's chicken. But this is what I always buy. I buy leg quarters, $299.95, 15 kilograms. So I get 30 pounds of leg quarters, thighs and legs. And that's gonna run you about $42.85. So it ain't cheap, right? But it ain't gonna kill you. It ain't gonna kill you. Oh, here's some more true bread. And this is the kind that I usually buy. It's only $15.45, $2.20 for a thing of bread. So that's still very reasonable. Really good prices in my opinion. So yeah, that's it. Then there's other things like this that's gonna kill you, annihilate you. Rum raisin ice cream, $74.95. I mean, it's a pretty big thing of it, right? But that's gonna run you about $10. I ain't them, man. I ain't want it. I don't want it. I ain't buying it. You ain't getting it from me. So that's it. Let me see what else before I cut the camera off on you. Let's just do some chicken. Bet you ain't gonna find this in the States. Maybe if you go down south, but they got whole bags of chicken feet. But just so you can get a nice price comparison, these are whole chickens. 2 whole chickens coming in at $102.82. So that's gonna break down to be around $15. So you're paying about $7.50 a whole chicken. And I don't even know if that's really reasonable now in America. Y'all get in the comments and let me know what a whole chicken right now in America is gonna run you. I don't know what else to show you really. let's go over some produce. You know, one of the things about Costco in the States is the produce is hella cheap. And that's one of the real advantages of why you go there. So let's just do some imported red potatoes. $34.95. That's only about a 5-pound bag of potatoes. That's gonna run you about $5, right? Now, I think that's a little bit more expensive than what we're paying for it in America. One more here. Let's do some cheese. I think it's gonna be my last one because I'm about to go to buy me some pizza and stuff, and that's not New Zealand cheddar cheese. First of all, this real cheese, not that processed crazy stuff. But $78.23, and this is 1.35 kilograms. So what's that, about 4.3, about 3 pounds of cheese. It's gonna run you around $11. All right, yo. I'll be back. I'm gonna show y'all what it costs to go buy the pizza and the little fun snacks that we all get after we spend hundreds of dollars in Costco and we still end up going out and buying it, all right? It's your will. So this is our prices here, man, compared to America. Slice of pizza, $20. Chicken bake, you know, we got that at Costco, $25. Fried chicken, 2-piece. Yo.